American-run healthcare system in this country were met with vigorous, we'll say vigorous opposition around the country and in this congressional long as they saw their fellow citizens standing up at various town hall meetings expressing their concerns to their elected officials. But what will you do as a member of Congress to address health insurance reform, and what will you do to ensure that your constituents are adequately informed and consulted on this issue? We go to Dr. Paul.
Well, one thing is we don't need more government in medicine. Our problems have all come from big government being involved, and it's been there since the 1970s. And we've had managed care. It's managed care along with the inflation, and it's pushed the costs up. The medical care is reasonably good, but the main problem that the people have is they can't afford it, and they can't afford it because the government's been involved. I've introduced a fair number of legislation that would return us to a more market delivery of medical care. There is no reason why services can't be delivered in the marketplace just like other goods and services. And unfortunately, we make an exemption for medical care, and we think the government has a right to do this, and people claim they have a right to medical care. You have a right to your life, and you have your right to liberty, but you don't have a right to a job, or you don't have a right to your house, and you don't have a right to medical care. Yeah. But what we need to do is we need to change the tax code to make sure that individuals and small companies get the tax deduction just like big companies. We need to change the tort law. We need to legalize the sale of insurance across state lines, and there's quite a few things that we could do. There's quite a few things that we could do without dismantling what we have today. But eventually, though, it's going to be dismantled because the way we're going right now is more government involvement, and that means rationing. They are talking about rationing. If that Obamacare ever got passed, believe me, there would be rationing, and the services would just crumble, so we have to stop Obamacare, and I've worked real hard on trying to prevent that thing from passing.